Alright, for those of you that always ask what it sounds like and how loud is it, there should be a sound meter on the screen here as well. Pretty good power. I was expecting less power at this KV, like 2030 KV, kind of a weird KV. These are some pretty low rates. They're kind of like Cinewhoop rates and a lot of expo. So, yeah, sure, you could do some flippy floppies, but not all that interesting. More curious how well this is going to perform in like really smooth movements and slow flying. So let's see how this GoPro footage looks like. No vibration dampening, of course, it's directly mounted to the top plate where the motors are connected to. I don't see any vibrations in the analog camera, but those don't typically come out unless the vibrations are really bad. But these are just default Betaflight PIDs, I believe. They did slightly modify some of the filters, so a little bit of tuning on this one, but not a ton. I'm running a 6S 1300, the GMB battery that I always use. Same one that I flew the Pavo 35 with. A lot of these 3.5-inch Cinewhoops will work fine with this. Looks pretty smooth in the analog feed. Let me know what you guys think of the GoPro footage, as I can't see that yet. But it's pretty loud. I'm flying like, I'm right over here. This is about 30 feet away, and you can hear it pretty easily. But most of the time, these Cinewhoops are usually pretty loud, especially with these bullnose props. This is a 3-bladed gem fan bullnose prop. Pretty standard. Let's see how this looks. Let's go around this tree here. I mean, throttle control seems pretty decent. The VTX antenna is kind of on the short side, so I'm getting a lot of reflections here with the battery basically blocking my signal. So if I go further away, so with the antenna behind, I don't get as many reflections, but when I turn around here and face me here, the battery is reflecting all the video transmissions, as you can see. It can be corrected with aftermarket antenna and something longer. Of course, it's going to be away from the frame. But otherwise, pretty responsive in terms of the motor size and like how much power it has and everything. Everything is meeting expectations. Nothing is surprising at all. I did have to wait for a GPS lock before it could take off. It took about a minute and a half before the GPS would lock. And then I got 8 satellites. It takes 8 satellites to lock, and then you'll be able to take off. I have 11 satellites now. Kind of surprising because right above the GPS is the Hero 11 Mini, but I do have all radios turned off on that one. I have the GoPro Labs firmware installed on the Mini, and I have the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth turned off on the Mini, so it shouldn't be blocking the GPS signal in terms of RF noise, but it is a physical barrier. It's going to be blocking some of the satellites, but now I got 13 satellites, pretty cool. Not 100% sure what the advertised flight time is, but so far so good. I've got, so how long has it been flying so far here? I don't see a flight time on the screen. That's an OSD element that's missing. Yeah, that should be on the screen. So I have no idea how long I've been flying. I'm at 3.7 volts per cell and holding steady. This battery will pretty much give you the whole thing with not a whole lot of voltage sag until the very end. And I'm not drawing a ton of amps right now. Looks like about 7, 8-ish amps, kind of cruising around. 3.69. Yeah. I imagine this 1300 on a 6S here with a GoPro probably going to be around 4.5, 5 minutes is my guess. I can't tell because I don't see it on the screen here. Or maybe it's over there in the lower left-hand corner. I can't see. I'm going to go 5 minutes and 30 seconds, it looks like. Okay, I didn't see that. Way off in the corner here, it's kind of out of my field of view in these goggles because it's in the way in the corner. So 5 minutes and 47 seconds, 3.66 volts. So that's actually a little better than expected. Anyway, one more chance here for you guys that want to hear the noise. Very loud, of course. Flying right next to myself. And I'll bring it right in for landing, and then you can hear what it sounds like. The phone is right in front of me. That's recording the sound meter.